Most exercise programs start with the workouts, but an important question often gets skipped. How well does the person actually move? Many people start training with mobility limitations, muscle imbalances, or movement patterns that developed over years of sitting, repetitive work tasks, or previous injuries. If those limitations aren't identified first, exercise can reinforce dysfunctional movement patterns instead of correcting them. That's why I use movement screenings before designing a training program. Assessments like the overhead squat, shoulder internal and external rotation, push-ups, planks, hip hinge, lunges, gait analysis, and single leg balance allow me to evaluate how the joints and muscles are functioning. These movements help identify mobility restrictions, muscle imbalances, and stability deficits that can increase joint stress and injury risk over time. Once those limitations are identified, my exercise program design can address them directly. That usually means lengthening tight muscles through mobility work and self-myofascial release, and strengthening weak muscles that should be stabilizing the joints. As mobility and muscle balance improve, movement becomes more efficient and exercise becomes much safer and more effective. For in-person assessments, I also sometimes use a goniometer to measure joint range of motion and to compare it to established normative ranges. That allows progress to be tracked objectively over time. I recently wrote an article explaining why movement screening should be done before exercise program and how it helps reduce injury risk and improve long-term joint health. If you'd like to read the full article, you can find it on the blog section of my website. And if you're dealing with mobility limitations, pain during exercise, or just want a structured program built around how your body moves, you can also DM me or schedule a consultation through my website.